People rarely lose money in one big mistake. It usually disappears through small decisions that feel harmless. A quick tap, a small order, a discounted item, nothing seems serious. But repeated often, these tiny actions quietly block your savings. You don't notice the pattern at first, and by the time you do, spending has already become automatic. Once you understand this hidden behavior, saving money starts feeling much easier. Number 10. Online shopping removes the emotional friction of spending, and that changes behavior more than most people realize. When you pay in cash, there is a physical moment where you see money leaving your hand. That small hesitation creates awareness. Online, that hesitation disappears. A single tap completes the purchase. Because the action feels effortless, you repeat it more often. The danger is not one expensive order, but many small ones that quietly add up. A phone accessory, a discounted gadget, a useful-looking tool, or a low-priced item added without much thought. Each one feels harmless, but over days and weeks, they create a silent drain. You don't notice the pattern because nothing feels serious. This is why online impulsive shopping becomes powerful. It reduces the emotional weight of spending, and when spending feels light, frequency increases automatically. Number 9. Discounts and limited time offers create artificial urgency that bypasses rational thinking. When you see phrases like "only a few left," "sale ending soon," or "limited time deal," your mind shifts from thinking to reacting. Instead of asking whether you need the item, you start worrying about missing the opportunity. This fear pushes quick decisions. Many beginners believe they saved money because they bought something cheaper. But saving happens when you skip unnecessary purchases, not when you buy them at a discount. These offers are designed to speed up decisions and reduce thinking time. When you slow down and remove urgency, many items lose their appeal. What felt important suddenly feels optional. Learning to ignore urgency helps you control impulsive shopping more effectively. Number 8. Late-night browsing increases emotional decisions and weakens control. During the day, you are more alert and rational. At night, energy drops and emotions become stronger. You are more likely to seek comfort, excitement, or entertainment. Opening a shopping app during this time exposes you to products that promise quick satisfaction. A gadget feels exciting, a product looks useful, a deal seems smart. Because you are tired, you don't analyze deeply, you follow the feeling. Many unnecessary purchases happen at night. The next day, the excitement fades, but the money is already spent. Reducing late-night browsing naturally reduces impulsive decisions. This is less about discipline and more about timing. Controlling when you browse improves how you decide. Number 7. Personalized recommendations make temptation feel relevant and necessary. Shopping apps learn from your behavior. Every search, every click, and every product you view helps them understand your preferences. Over time, the app starts showing items that closely match your interests. It begins to feel like everything is useful. You see tools related to your hobbies, gadgets similar to your previous purchases, and products that seem designed for you. This creates the illusion that you actually need more things. In reality, the system is designed to increase spending. Awareness helps you break this illusion. Just because something looks relevant does not mean it adds value to your life. Understanding this makes it easier to skip unnecessary purchases. Number 6. Adding items to the cart creates a psychological sense of ownership. Once you place something in your cart, your mind starts treating it as yours. Leaving it behind feels like losing something. This subtle feeling pushes you to complete the purchase. You start justifying it. You imagine how useful it could be or how affordable it looks. Over time, carts fill with items that were never truly necessary. Completing the order feels easier because the decision has already been made mentally. Clearing your cart regularly breaks this pattern. When items disappear, the sense of ownership disappears too. This reduces pressure and helps you make decisions based on real need. Number 5. Fast delivery encourages instant gratification and reduces long-term thinking. When you know a product will arrive tomorrow, you focus on immediate satisfaction. You imagine using it right away. You think about the convenience or excitement. This short-term thinking weakens careful decision-making. You don't ask whether you will still value the item after a week or a month. Slowing down decisions counters this effect. When you delay purchasing, the excitement fades. You begin evaluating the item more realistically. Many impulsive orders lose their importance when you give yourself time. Number 4. Small purchases feel harmless but create a large cumulative impact. A low-priced item does not feel like a serious decision. You see a small amount and assume it doesn't matter. It feels like something too minor to affect your finances, so you don't spend much time thinking about it. You add it to the cart quickly. You complete the purchase without hesitation. The problem is not the price, it is the repetition. Multiple small purchases across a week quietly build a noticeable total. One accessory, one tool, one discounted item, and another low-priced add-on. Each one looks insignificant on its own, but combined together, they form a meaningful amount. Because the spending is spread out, you never feel the impact immediately. There is no single moment that alerts you. This is why impulsive online shopping is difficult to control. The spending is fragmented and scattered. You don't recognize the pattern forming. Tracking how often you order helps more than tracking how much you spend. When you see frequent purchases, awareness increases. Reducing frequency naturally reduces total spending without strict rules. Number 3. Boredom is one of the biggest triggers for impulsive browsing. Many people open shopping apps not because they need something, they open them simply to pass time. It starts as casual scrolling. There is no intention to buy, but browsing increases exposure to products. You begin comparing items, you read reviews, you explore features, you imagine how useful the item could be. This mental involvement increases attachment. The longer you browse, the stronger the interest becomes. Interest slowly turns into justification. You start telling yourself it might be helpful. You think the price is reasonable. And eventually, browsing turns into purchasing. The transition feels smooth and natural, but the original trigger was boredom. Replacing boredom browsing with another activity breaks this chain. When browsing decreases, impulsive buying decreases automatically. Number 2. Saved payment methods remove the pause that protects your money. When payment details are stored, checkout becomes extremely fast. You don't need to type anything. You don't need to think. There is no delay in the process. This removes the natural pause that encourages reconsideration. Without that pause, decisions become automatic. You move from interest to purchase within seconds. The speed makes the action feel small, but that speed is exactly what increases impulsive spending. Adding even a small delay changes behavior. When you need to enter details manually, you slow down. You pause for a moment. That pause gives your mind time to question the purchase. You start asking whether you truly need the item. Sometimes the excitement fades during that short delay. Often, this small friction is enough to stop unnecessary spending. Creating friction may feel inconvenient, but it protects your money. Number 1. Impulsive online shopping is a habit, and habits grow stronger with repetition. The more often you buy impulsively, the more normal it starts to feel. At first, you may hesitate. You might think twice before ordering, but after repeating the behavior, hesitation disappears. Over time, it becomes part of your routine. You open shopping apps automatically. You browse without a clear purpose. You purchase without questioning. The behavior becomes familiar and comfortable. This is why controlling the habit is more powerful than focusing only on income. Even if your earnings increase, impulsive spending can expand. More money simply creates room for more unnecessary purchases. This prevents savings from growing. Breaking the habit gradually creates lasting results. You don't need to stop everything at once. Small improvements repeated consistently reshape behavior. Less browsing, fewer orders, and more awareness slowly change the pattern. Bonus tip: track your browsing behavior, not just your spending. Notice when you open shopping apps. Is it during boredom, stress, excitement, or late at night? These triggers reveal why you buy impulsively. Understanding your behavior gives you control without pressure. You are not forcing yourself to stop. You are becoming aware. And once you see the pattern clearly, better decisions start happening naturally. Start by changing just one small behavior this week. Don't aim for perfection, aim for awareness. Because when you become aware of your triggers, impulsive spending naturally decreases. Small, controlled decisions repeated over time quietly build strong savings.